And welcome to Have I Got News For You. My name's Jack Dee. Let's get straight on with it, see if we can get this format to work. In the news this week, after giving his valet the week off, it looks like Prince Charles will be going to bed in his shoes again. A man accused of causing a disturbance in a branch of Ann Summers claims he thought he was at the salami counter in Asda. And at Westminster, Tony Blair's Downing Street staff emerge after giving full cooperation to the Hutton inquiry. With Ian Hislop tonight is a man who says he was the first person ever to employ David Frost. An impressive claim, although obviously not as impressive as being the last person ever to employ David Frost. Please welcome Sir Clement Freud. On Paul Merton's team is a sports broadcaster who won the title of Champion Lady Rider of 1990, beating Peter Stringfellow into second place. Please welcome Clare Balding. Well, we start, curiously enough, with round one. Ian and Clement, what's going on here?
He was the leader of the Tory party when we went to air. That's a secretary engaged in useful Tory business. That's Mrs. Gearson.
Gearson, that's right.
That's Michael Crick, fearless investigative journalist, scourge of people's wives.
When I was in Parliament, the tradition was to pay your secretary and sleep with your wife. I think any departure from that is dangerous.
It's not a cracking Tory scandal as they go, is it?
No. No, it's modest.
And the BBC weren't going to put it out anyway, because they're trying to keep in with the Labour Party. And they need Duncan Smith as head of the Tory.
So what actually alerted Michael Crick to the story?
Didn't somebody say we don't want Michael Crick investigating this in an email?
Yeah.
And the email was sent to him?
What does IDS and his supporters claim that Betsy's been doing for the money?
She's been sending Christmas cards. The wrong time of year.
And given how many friends IDS has got, not a major task.
Well, IDS has been sweating on this story. What's his chief rival, Michael Portillo, been up to?
Pretending to be a housewife in Liverpool.
He has actually been living as a single mum in Liverpool, as you said. He's a dark horse, that Portillo.
Is he going to go on the game to make ends meet?
I would have thought so. I think that's actually why he took the job.
Yeah.
Did anyone notice the other earth-shattering political event this week? A Lib Dem reshuffle.
Yes, there has.
It's all very well saying that when I've given the answer. The reason I bring it up is because we can play a clip of Lembit Opik, who's still in a job, despite this.
By-election in the town, Labour's vote is going down, Hey, to help from miles around, delivering focus leaflets all around.
When will they ever learn? Don't ever do that. It's always crap.
Well, this is the investigation into the financial arrangements between Ian Duncan Smith and his wife Betsy. Ian Duncan Smith is threatening to sue anyone who suggests he's guilty of nepotism and has already put matters in the hands of his lawyers, Duncan Smith and Partners. This week saw Michael Portillo take on the role of a single mum for a BBC Two programme. It taught Portillo a lot about the gulf between the rich and the poor, and he's pledged that from now on he'll never forget to stay rich. Paul and Clare, this one's for you.
And there's the lovely Rio.
Rio's in trouble for failing to take a drugs test.
There's David Beckham, Conservative Party conference.
Yep. This is a couple of stories here. Rio Ferdinand, first of all, couldn't play in this match in Turkey because he was asked to take a drugs test and he forgot.
He was moving house and he had more important things to do.
Yeah.
Where was he seen later in the day?
Shopping.
Yes.
Presumably for post-it notes and a new diary. And You've been a sportswoman in your time. Are you no stranger to the urine test yourself? Have you?
I'm just trying to
Was he talking to you?
I think.
He was looking at me, but talking to you. That was confusing, wasn't it? Yeah, well, shall I answer it? Yeah, I'm no stranger to it.
And so you're a sportswoman as well?
I am a sportswoman, yes. That's why I have to be tested. Doctors can't believe it. I'm a wonder to medical science.
Not in Russia, you wouldn't be.
No, not in... Oh, East Germany, indeed. No. East Germany, I'm like Marilyn Monroe in East Germany.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, drug tests, and England versus Turkey, and apparently there was a racist comment to Emil Heskey.
And, of course, footballers being the sort of mature icons of self-restraint and diplomacy.
That they are.
They settled it in the tunnel by punching the living shite out of each other.
Yeah.
You have a game which is incredibly boring, and we who watched it on television watch both halves. And only any excitement takes place at half-time in the tunnel.
Alpie, who plays for Aston Villa, has been given a week of compassionate leave.
Well, his career's died.
Yes, because he poked Beckham with his finger. And unless you're called Victoria, you're not allowed to do that. So she will be turning out for Aston Villa.
Can you tell me when and why Ferdinand's been in trouble before?
Isn't it yobbery?
Can we get a bit closer to that?
I mean, it's not technically an offence, though I would introduce it.
There's another thing that he was in a video of sorts that people might remember.
Was it a sexy video?
I think it was.
Yes, wasn't it him and another couple of players or something?
Kieran Dyer and two other ladies.
Oh, in room 316.
Clearly, you weren't there as well. You weren't one of the ladies, you were.
I know you're a liberal, but that's ridiculous.
He's also been in trouble. He's photographed for having, wait for it, an out-of-date tax disc.
Oh, that's...
I mean, you couldn't see anything with sunglasses like that anyway.
But again, to prove the point, he is very forgetful. And
You're very knowledgeable on this, Claire. You might know why David Beckham was up until 2 in the morning with Gary Neville the other night.
they were trying to come up with 2 complete sentences so that they could issue the statement.
Yes. And they only went to bed late because they can't tell the time anyway. Talking of David Beckham, what amazing new look. He's plucked his eyebrows.
Oh.
Yes, he has.
To spell the word Nike.
So that he now has nothing in front of his eyes either. This is the ongoing crisis in English football involving strikes, drugs, sex scandals and violent brawling. Although, as one expert commentator pointed out, as long as we're through, that's the main thing. That was News of the World sports columnist Nell McAndrew. There she is with a fruit machine. I don't know why either. Currently earning £100,000 a week, Rio Ferdinand has come a long way from his childhood on a Peckham council estate when he didn't have a pot to piss in. Or so he claims. Ian and Clement, some summertime memories for you?
Oh, that's Mr. Gilligan, the late Dr. Kelly, the late Alistair Campbell. That's people queuing to get in, isn't it? Oh, it's...
No, he's in.
Oh, he's in. Ah, there he is, Lord Hutton, bowing to the Prime Minister.
Good cricketer he was, wasn't he?
Lord Hutton?
In his day.
I think that was Sir Len Hutton, wasn't it?